Good afternoon, traders. It is Friday, July 26th, 2019, and the U.S. stock market is closed. Hey, yesterday was a disaster for us. I believe yesterday was the worst single day that we've had all year. We closed out negative $24,000. It was pretty devastating. Amazingly, today we got almost all that back, if you can believe that. Now, I have to be very cautious about what I say here. We had 5 positions coming in. We closed those out with positive 6,000. And we got into 12 new positions today, 9 positive, 3 negative, and we are carrying positive over $13,000. So you add $13,000 to $6,000, you get $19,000. So assuming, and you can't assume this, but assuming that we close that $13,000 out on Monday, we have recouped $19,000 of our $24,000 loss from yesterday, pretty much almost canceling it out. And I find this totally amazing, particularly on a Friday. I'm used to being killed on Friday. I mean, Friday is almost never a good day for us, but it was a really good day today. So obviously I'm pretty pleased with that. The Dow here did absolutely nothing that would suggest a great day. It opened up and then went briefly negative and then, seesawed around, but ended up closing up 51 points, but pretty much a sideways day for the Dow. I'll show you, our closeout trades. We closed out over $5,000 in DRIP, and we closed out over $5,000 in NVCR Novacure. So that accounted for our good closeout numbers. But here are 3 of the stocks that account for our good open trade. This first one is TTD, which is Trade Desk Incorporated. We bought this today at the end of the second hour. Didn't do too much for a couple hours, 3 hours there, but it had a strong move toward the end of the day, and we're up $3,000 in Trade Desk. And next, this is Zeop, or Zeopharm Oncology. We bought this right out of the gate this morning. It just screamed, then pulled back, and then came on pretty strong at the end of the day. And we're holding another $3,000 in open trade in Zeopharm Oncology. And then finally, this was an interesting one. This is MAT, or Mattel Incorporated. We had bought this thing yesterday, almost bought the high of the day, and then it went against us all day long. Closed with a definite negative there yesterday, and then look what happens today. This thing gaps way up and just keeps climbing almost to the very end there. And we're holding $5,000 in open trade in Mattel Incorporated. So Yeah, we just had good trading all around. Now, as far as what's going to happen Monday, hey, you never know when you hold this stuff over the weekend, because a lot of things can happen on the weekend. But I just say, I am used to having these stocks open the following day more with more value than when they close. That's why I hold things overnight, and that pattern has followed me for 2 decades, and I'm very confident in it, and that's why I hold stuff. That's why I don't day trade. I tell people they're crazy to day trade. But recently, we've been having a lot of problems with holding positive stuff on the close only to see our profits dissolve the next day. It's just bedeviled me, particularly this year. So I'm just hoping and praying that this $13,000 at least holds. But if it's like the good old days, we could expect a $20,000 opening on Monday. So let's just hope that's what happens. Anyway, I will remain hopeful, and I'm going to enjoy my weekend. Hope you guys enjoy the weekend, and I'll be back here on Monday, come rain or shine.